Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our top story today, of course, flash floods, and some government workers will work from home as ministry advises extreme caution.
And speaking of government updates, we'll also be talking about the UAE is rolling out stricter measures to ensure employees get paid on time.
We're going to dish the deets on the CCTV that caught two men mid high-end jewellery heist in Dubai.
And then we'll be playing this game called Who Am I? Music Edition. I didn't say fun this time because Casey's like, is it fun? Are you imposing that
it's always fun. But it's a really fun game. Please play with us. It's a fun game, you know. And do stay tuned because later in the show we're going to be talking all things tunes and more with the one and only Asim Azhar, who's going to be live with Lovin Dubai, and we know he's got fans all over the country and beyond. So we're super excited to have him right here, and we're going to find out what gives him the ick.
What gives him the ick? First, what gives you the ick? I saw the game you and Shahir played yesterday, not the game. Just had that whole debate on love versus money. Now, I'm asking you, money or fame?
I love this. Simran sees the show. She sees what Shahir lays down, and she's like, how can I top that? So the question is what? Well, of course you do. This is your seat. So you're going to be like, this is why I deserve the seat. This is why we deserve these seats.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
So what's the question?
Money or fame?
Money or fame? Money or fame? Money or fame? Money.
Money.
For sure.
Explain yourself.
Do I need to?
I mean, like, why not? You know?
My personality type would detest the fact that you may have to consider other people's what they think about you all of the time. Like, you want to be rich enough that you have so much money that no one knows, but no one knows. You want to be rich enough that you don't care. Like,
that's so good.
Keep it on the DL. Yeah. And then you can do whatever you want.
Because you have that much money.
Is that much money, like you have security, everything.
And then if you have that much money, you can buy the fame. You know? I mean, like, that is if you want to be famous with what you do with your money. Fame just comes automatically.
Why would you? So, okay, what would you like?
I mean, I would ideally go for money as well over fame. But in this case, since, you know, like, let's argue both sides. I would say fame because it's like, what if your money runs out, you know? Like, what if stuff goes down?
What if fame runs out?
That's also true.
So neither lead to happiness. But I feel like fame isn't going to cover my healthcare. Fame,
you don't know that. You don't know that.
That's
though.
true. You can influence. Be like, oh, hashtag ad. This is my health body checkup. No, give me the money. You know, keep myself happy and comfortable. People around me. Buy some houses for everyone.
But if you're famous for the right reasons, then a lot of people would want. A lot of people, all they want is fame. They don't even care about the money. You know, they want the fans. They want the love. They want the.
I could buy that with the money.
I guess. Okay,
fame or money, guys? Fame or money?
Okay, I think it's a no-brainer. Money wins.
It's got to be money.
Money, yeah.
Let's jump into the top story that is all over our social media, the flash floods in parts of the country. Now, some government workers have been advised to work from home as the ministry advises extreme caution to everyone. And under the director of the rulers of Dubai, Dubai Police Emergency and Rescue teams have been advised to support rescue operations in Fujairah and eastern areas of the country in particular to help people affected by the heavy floods. Now, this comes as the heavy rain continues to lash Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah and Sharjah in particular.
Now, in an update on Twitter yesterday evening, the UAE cabinet said all non-essential government staff can work remotely, work on Thursday and Friday, particularly in Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah and Fujairah, and areas affected by the rain. The Minister of Interior tweeted that safety is top priority, and residents in affected areas are advised to move with extreme caution, adhere to safety precautions, and not leave homes in affected areas. Ooh, we saw the floods. We saw footages of like areas around the UAE just flooding up to your, you know, like shoulder levels.
Yeah, there's people in canoes. There's damage on the streets. And everyone in Dubai is like, not here. Not here today. It looks like the eastern parts of the country are clearly much more heavily affected. People are evacuating their homes, being removed to shelters. And it's kind of hard to... I always think it's so crazy to see the floods, which are like an hour away, you know, up where near Wadis and stuff. And there's like massive flooding, and you're like, but it's just cloudy here. But that's what's happening.
Exactly. I mean, over here in Dubai, it's just like, where's the rain? Oh, it's drizzling. It's like pouring. And then you see footage of, you know, places that are completely flooded and people are really struggling with the rains. And you're like, you know, we're good. We're good with the drizzle.
Exactly. I think everyone who's doing like the rain dance, that video that we put of you on Instagram was so funny. It was like, as soon as the rain comes, like Dubai's outside being like, here it is, taking photos. But obviously our thoughts are with everyone heavily affected. And if you want to see some videos, we have some up. If you've no idea what we're talking about, if you've been living under a rock with no social media and you're thinking, hey, it's not raining outside, check out our Instagram and you'll see some of the flash floods and the hardships some of the Emirates are going through.
But of course, authorities are on it and they are, you know, reaching out to people who need the assistance, need the help and taking them to shelters. But here in Dubai, people are enjoying rainbows in the skies.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So yesterday, my friend was showing me pictures of rainbows on her phone. I'm just like, nice, you know. After I come out of the dentist, dying in pain, I'm just like, my life is just going so bad right now. And she's showing me pictures of rainbows that I missed out. It's like FOMO, you know, FOMO.
But rainbows are this like moment in time. Would you have been with her at that very moment that she found the rainbow? How sweet is your friend showing you rainbows? I mean, imagine if she showed you her living her best life at like a restaurant, like partying. That would be FOMO. She showed you rainbows.
But that's what I want to see, a rainbow, because rainbows are good luck. And I need, you know, you need some luck in your life.
So your friend was showing you luck.
Oh, if you see it in person.
What's your friend's name?
Advaita.
Advaita. Sweet.
Advaita.
Advaita.
Okay.
That's what she did.
Thanks.
How was your tooth, by the way? Very quick update. The reason Simran wasn't with us yesterday is because you got a little root canal and you're here at work today, which is just phenomenal.
I did get a root canal and it hurt yesterday, but thanks to my amazing dentist, it's all good and fine now. Like literally everyone hyped me up about my, you know, like root canals really hurt, they're painful, you won't be able to come into work the next day, but no, none of that. None of that.
Medication.
No medication. I'm literally on none of the medications she prescribed and I'm like, no pain. It's amazing. I love dentists now. I'm going every week.
God, reminder to get the checkup. Let's jump into our next story.
So the UAE is rolling out stricter measures to ensure employees get paid on time. Now, the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization has amended certain regulations of the Wages Protection System, WPS, to safeguard workers' salaries. Now, as per the latest alterations, the penalties against companies that break the rules will be based on the duration of the delay in salary payments and the size of the company and the number of employees that have not been paid.
Inspections will be carried out along with field visits and electronic systems that will help regulate and monitor monthly employee wages. The issuance of new work permits for establishments found flouting WPS regulations will be suspended if no action has been taken following the ministry's issuance of reminders and notifications to non-compliant firms. This is music to the ears of people who've been struggling with late payments. You do hear it. It is like every now and then the topic pops up. And it's always that debate of like, do you get paid on time? And like the fact that that's even a debate is crazy. And that's what the authorities are stamping out on, which is amazing.
Exactly. I mean, we who are lucky to receive our salaries and everything on time don't really understand how difficult it is for those who don't get their salaries on time or face, you know, huge delays or get half the amount and the other half. It's like you have to keep following up. That too, you have so many responsibilities. Like if you're staying alone or staying with a family, all the expenses rely on you, and it's difficult for the employees when employers fail to pay on time. And this is amazing.
True. A friend of mine was continuously getting her salary 2 weeks late, and like sometimes it would go to 3 weeks late. I was like, how do you manage? Like I have been, like as soon as that money comes in, I'm like payment, but you know there's bills that need to go out.
Exactly.
And then we also know like freelancers sometimes struggle. So as always, if you do have an issue with an employer, like take it to the authorities, get that official complaint in, because in this case I feel like a number of complaints came in and that's what they're working to stamp out.
Exactamento.
Speaking of stamping out, CCTV catches 2 men mid-high-end jewelry heist in Dubai, and we have the whole video. And for some reason, just love to watch it.
I know.
I don't know why. You're just like, oh, there's the two guys on the airplane.
It's like the whole tracking, the whole video. I was reading the comments and people are just like, this is better than a James Bond or Tom Cruise movie. Like Dubai Police and their production, amazing.
The production value, the music, it's just class. So 2 men were arrested for a heist where they stole expensive jewellery from a store in Dubai, and the arrest happened within just 12 hours. So regardless of their extreme planning, Dubai police got on the ball, and in 12 hours they were arrested. The stories of whirlwind and CCTV footage captured the entire thing.
Exactly. Now get the popcorn out, because the men arrived at the airport, checked into a hotel, and walked for 6 kilometers to a building that was still under construction and wore disguises consisting of wigs, different clothes, face masks, and eyeglasses.
Then they walked for 3 kilometers and got into a car and drove to a jewellery shop. They walked in with their disguises still on, broke the glass display, snatched the jewellery off a mannequin bust, and it was this really quite beautiful piece. After the heist, they drove back to the construction site, dumped their disguise, dumped the clothes, then they walked back to the hotel. A lot of walking, by the way, in the heat. Sounds faultless?
Ooh, right? I mean, wrong, very wrong. So as soon as the jewelry store noticed, they called Dubai police. They lifted their fingerprints from the scene and tracked the suspect's movements. And after inspecting the suspect's hotel room, they recovered a torn piece of paper detailing the crime plot and method. And they were arrested as they were boarding a plane. The jewelry was recovered from one of their bags, and within 12 hours, it was all done and wrapped up. But that's so incredible. I mean, insane technology for one.
They left a piece of paper with the crime plot and the method in their hotel room.
I mean, rookie mistake, you know?
Rookie error. But they, exactly. Technology.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're gonna write down, who even writes anymore? Number one, number two, leaving it at a hotel, like, okay.
Well, they don't want to put it on, you wouldn't put your heist onto anything digital.
Not even notes?
I feel like notes could still be
tracked. But I mean, in this case, it was that piece of paper that gave it off.
It was that piece of paper. However, Dubai police had already at that point, they'd been contacted. They went to the jewelry store, they spoke, they got fingerprints, and they got to the hotel room and found them. So like that was obviously like the sitting duck, or the obvious, what's that? It was the obvious thing that connected them. But the guys were arrested before, so they knew the guys anyway. It didn't matter. Like they had them on CCTV, and as they were boarding the plane, that is a James Bond movie.
Honestly, like
12 hours. These guys, they came into the country. They had it all planned out. They're like, we'll go into Dubai. We'll do 12 hours. We'll come out with this diamond necklace. Didn't happen. And now they are behind bars. But the thing is, like, fingerprints. I thought they were wearing gloves. How did they get those? But like, there you go. You know, but
you
not
can't
every
fool.
second. You know, if you literally lift your, and they did lots of walking. They obviously didn't want to be tracked by cabs.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dubai police on the case. Before we get into our next segment, I want to give a shout out to everyone tuning in who's looking forward to Azim Azhar. I promise you he's going to be with us in about 10 minutes. We are so excited. We know you guys are. If you have any questions, I have the comments of Instagram and Facebook open right beside me. Please get your questions in for Azim. We're going to be talking music, we're going to be talking love, and we're going to ask him what gives him the ick.
What gives him the ick? I mean, we have some good questions rolled out for that one.
Very
icky questions. But before we get into that hot trending interview that you guys just want to tune in for, let's play a quick game called Who Am I?
Who Am I?
Where we'll be playing a guessing game where one of us will think of a musical artist and the other will have to come up with 6 questions they can ask that would help them figure out the artist. Now this week, Casey's turn to guess, and before you start guessing, here's 6 seconds of the artist's latest song. Do you feel like you know it?
I don't feel like I know it. However, I like it.
You like it?
That was 6 seconds, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I'm already into it. Can we just? We have this copyright music, so we can. 6 seconds, but I feel like I'm into it. So, and I always write the name down. Tell me after. Okay, so.
So now you're gonna start asking the questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Am I in a band?
Are you in a band? I feel like No, you're no longer in a band. No.
No longer.
No longer. So you were.
Oh, okay.
Can't laugh.
Because you're like the oracle of all things music. Okay, I feel like I know this one, but I just need to stamp it out. Am I a male or a female?
Male. 100% a male, yes.
Okay, so male, no longer in a band. Am I a jazz artist?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what you are? No, not who. So you're a soul and R&B artist.
I don't like when I get clues. I feel like
no clues? Okay.
Well, I just feel like that's not the game. I want to get it.
Okay.
So what? Sorry. Okay, but now you gave it. What is the clue?
Soul and R&B artist.
Okay. My mind is literally being like, I'm going international. I'm like, okay, am I American?
Yeah, stick to America. I would stick to America.
Okay,
yeah.
he's American.
Yeah.
Okay, let's narrow it down age-wise. I need to know, like, am I up here? I'm thinking I'm here. Am I over 25?
See, I know where your mind's at because you're like, I was in a boy band, but I'm no longer in a boy band, so I would be older. But no, actually 24.
Oh, my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm thinking...
Nickelback. Are they still a band? Linkin Park.
I'm going back to like my 12-year-old music days. I don't know why, because I actually think he sounds young. I would have said he was under 25. So he's under 25. He's a guy who used to be in a band. Okay. Have I released any music recently that I would know?
Girl, you have. You've released one in the last 12 days. That's when your latest album dropped. I feel like you know this, Casey. I feel like you don't know. I feel like you do know it.
I'm not a cheat, but...
Okay, fine. I'll give you the first name. Steve. L. Steve. I know you know this, Casey. Steve.
Oh, stop. I'm so bad with names, but it sounds familiar.
Steve Lacy?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to guess.
What do you mean? I kept asking. What do you mean get a chance to guess this whole while? What were you doing?
I hate playing games with Simran. She never plays by the rules. I was going to ask because I was going to ask people to help me.
But you knew I was going to reveal it.
Steve Lacy.
Casey, you're just a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser. I just like to play games the right way.
This is playing the game the right way. Like, how long do you want to like?
Okay, so I have a new tune to jam to. Steve Lacy.
You guys? Yeah, so Steve Lacy, now, sorry?
He has a tune that I would like to jam to, is what I've learned from this segment. I've learned I don't like playing games with Simran, which we already do, but also Steve Lacy has a tune that I want to jam to.
I don't cheat in games.
I didn't say you cheated this time. I said that you didn't follow the official rules.
Okay, you guys, we'll just move on from this and I'll give you some nice Steve Lacy lowdown. So he's a Gemini, and Geminis are the best. I feel like Geminis, Leos, Sagittarians, that's it. The best three.
Okay.
Right? I feel like everyone would agree.
I'm not even entering that conversation.
Okay. But you're a Leo. You're anyway in the list. So you guys, he's released his second studio album, Gemini. No, he's not a Gemini. He released his album, Gemini Rights, on July 15, 2022, this year. And his single, Bad Habit, has been going viral on the internet. And we played a bit of... You love it?
Yes, I'm into it. I'm ready for it.
Just a small teaser that you heard. Yeah. And he released a bit earlier. And he's come a long way from when he's released his debut EP titled Steve Lacy's Demo, where he recorded most of his songs on his phone. And his latest single, Mercury, was released together with a music video on June 16th this year. And he says that he's most comfortable writing about his love and dating and describes his musical sound to be tartan fabric, plaid, that in that kind of realm. So all good stuff.
Interesting.
Very chill, romantic vibes with him.
So the hit Bad Habit, that's what we need to have on our Spotify playlist. I'm always like, what are we going to put on our playlist today? Now we know. Now we know who's in charge of the tunes. It's going to be Simran. She may not bring good game skills to the table, but what she does bring to the table today is good tunes. So we're going to have Bad Habit by Steve Lacy on our Spotify playlist.
You're making my eye twitch. You're just stressing me out. My eyes twitching, literally.
Why is it twitching?
You're stressing me out. I mean, the game was good, okay?
Okay, guys, that is it. But if you've been watching this show and you've been excited for Asim Azhar, this is the moment. He's going to be on the show very, very shortly. Keep your questions coming in. We're going to find out all about the internet sensation and the crooner very, very shortly. Woo! Today's guest needs zero introduction. He came an instant internet sensation when he first started off on YouTube and is now becoming the most recognizable faces and voices in Pakistan and beyond. Welcome to the show, Asim Azhar.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Not at all.
First of all, amazing shades. But before we jump into the show, can you please give out a small shout out to all your fans at Lovin Islo? So, you know, they know that you're here, representing Pakistan.
Yeah. Everybody watching, everybody who's up this early, you have a very healthy lifestyle. And I envy you guys. But shout out to everybody watching. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good time watching us live.
So do I. Like, you've no idea the excitement that people have felt this morning for you coming into the show. And you gave a shout out to all the healthy lifestyle people.
Yeah.
So what's like your routine? Are you usually up this early?
No. I'm usually going to bed right now.
Oh my God!
I don't promote that though.
It's 9 a.m.
Yeah. Well, usually when we have late nights at the studio, you know, I really enjoy writing.
Sure.
No, I really enjoy writing at night. I don't know, it's just the vibe, and during the daytime, it's usually like, you know, errands and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to change that. So every now and then I try to fix my routine, but I always come back.
Well, you were early on for this interview, so
we're not envious at all. Staying up all night, sleeping in the afternoon. Oh, that's life.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it, but it could get, you know, like I said, unhealthy sometimes. So I don't promote it.
Running errands. What kind of errands do you run?
You know, as I'm growing older, just giving time to family, you know, friends and just people around me, like my 101 support, right? So just, you know, just like stuff like that. I like to do like house errands and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because
laundry, washing.
Well, yeah, like
Simran
groceries and
loves
stuff.
laundry.
Like just like groceries and like just everyday stuff. Because I started when I was 16, and I kind of missed out on a lot of things, and now I'm just trying to like catch up whenever I can.
When you say you love doing groceries, like, do you get recognized when you go to the grocery store?
Yeah, in Pakistan quite a lot.
Oh, that's why.
No, but due to the pandemic, the masks really help now, and now I can't. Well, yeah, but it's weird. But they recognize, like even behind a mask. I think so. My eyesight's weak, right? So I wear like glasses almost all the time. I think they just recognize me right there. Yeah.
Okay, so they're give offs. But I think anyone in your position, like you do, people recognize. It's like, yeah.
I mean, that's what you've worked for, right? I see some fellow artists and fellow colleagues of mine who are like famous as well, and then they're like, "Oh, we don't want to get recognized," and I'm like, "This is what you worked for. Why? Yeah, be grateful."
So fame or money? We were talking about this in the beginning of the show. So what would you choose?
I'll be honest. Money to take care of, you know, your loved ones. Yeah, not trying to sound materialistic, but like, you know, just to take care of your loved ones and just to make sure they're happy. Yeah.
You said you've been doing this since you were 16.
Yes.
How did it start? Let's get the lowdown on how you went from just a regular teenager to catastrophic fame.
So when I started, YouTube was kind of banned in Pakistan. So that was like a really tricky situation. So I had to do stuff on like Facebook and like, you know, other streaming platforms. And I just started doing like covers, and then I started like remixing them like into my language, into Urdu. So I did this. Oh, I remember I did this cover of the A-Team by Ed Sheeran. Yeah, and somehow it reached out to him, and like he tweeted about it back in the days, right? And that kind of became news in Pakistan, because for like a 15, 16-year-old kid to like be, you know, to get a shout out from him. And that's where I guess it just took off, and I never looked back. And then I tried to transition from a cover artist to like writing my own songs. And to all the young artists out there, I think that transition is very, very important. I think it's great to start from covers, but you have to have your own identity at some point.
So you like writing music? What inspires your music?
I always say this, like the heartbreak songs and everything, right? People ask me like, how do you? It's usually not like from personal experiences, but just observation. You know how actors like observe on a daily basis. All the songwriters do the same. We observe situations. We try to like come up with certain scenarios that we think that people would relate to. So a lot of that is like imagination, which I have a great one, by the way. So,
tell us more.
yeah, so that's how it's usually done. But some people have like every other person has a different process, right?
Well, that's what I'm so glad you asked that, because what everyone wants to know is Habibi.
Yeah.
Who's that about?
It's not about a certain person, but it has a very fun vibe. But like deep down, it's like a try to tell my audience that it's okay to apologize. It's okay to be the first one in any kind of relationship, right? Whether you're a friend, whether you're a partner, whether you're a son, it's okay. It's actually better to be the first one to like have self-realization and just initiate that conversation. Like, okay, we have issues, but let's fix it.
Right. Do you have a Habibi in your life?
Yeah.
Married.
Well, not married. I'm engaged. Yeah.
Massive congratulations
Thank
on the
you so
recent
much.
engagement.
Yeah,
I think
thank
that's
you.
a question that everyone wants to ask too. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, thank you. We're super happy with where I am in my life right now, and so family is a very, very important part of my life. My mother, my father, and they thought this was the best move for me, and I try to do everything to make them happy and feel relaxed in their life. They're getting old. And I'm super lucky to have like a very, very supportive partner, and inshallah, hopefully, I'll invite you guys to the wedding.
Stop! But can you tell us about the proposal?
It was so like it's very traditional. Yeah, blushing, right? It's very traditional in Pakistan. It's very traditional in Pakistan, and it's just like it was like more of families involved, and it was like sort of, I wouldn't say arranged, but like semi-arranged, semi-self.
Okay.
And no, the proposal is yet to be there. I'm still planning like a big one. Because, like, that's still something you have to do, right?
Do you think she'll say yes?
I have a feeling.
Yeah. But honestly, if you watch the show, Casey and I just like keep talking about weddings and no one calls us.
Oh,
so
God,
we're going to hold
me.
you to it.
No, trust me. I'll try to get a place in Dubai.
Done.
Well, because my brother married a girl from Pakistan, and we went.
Amazing.
And Pakistani weddings are huge.
How's that going?
Amazing. They just had their first baby.
Oh, congratulations!
It's super cute, but they toned it down, I think. So there was like 200 people at the wedding.
Okay, that's toning it
That's
down.
that's
Definitely toning it down for Desis.
Oh yeah.
So how big are you thinking? How big is your fiance thinking?
Well, so if it's up to me, so this is what I've learned. Like when you're transitioning to that phase of your life, right? When you're gonna get married and stuff, you are not taking the decisions on your own. That's what I'm learning. But if it was up to me, I would have a very, very intimate, like a small type scene. That's just me.
Thank
right?
God it's not up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not into all the like 5 events and like a whole 2 weeks of. I'm so sorry. You seem so disappointed.
Yeah, that's the USP of Desi weddings.
I know, but it's so confusing. It's like, what's the actual event? But I think we'll have like 2 or 3 at least.
Okay, works for us.
Yeah,
works for everyone. Yeah, and content and the videos and pictures you'll get out of it.
So that's the thing. I'm a very private person when it comes to my personal life, and I get like even my family gets annoyed like when we go out to eat dinner and when like stuff like that. So basically, when I'm in my private zone, right, I really I'm not comfortable with. Like, I just expect people to be respectful when you're with your family and when you're in a private. But people are like,
yeah.
And so obviously, like the content wala thing. I keep thinking about it. Like, oh my God, my wedding's gonna be such a personal time and such a special time to me. But it's gonna be, of course, it's gonna, of course, it's gonna be everywhere, right? So I don't know how I feel about that, but.
How do you feel about, in general, so whether it's like your wedding or whether it's your music and something you put out online and having the public having to, they're judging, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
how do you deal with the public and their comments?
I think we signed up for it, right?
Exactly.
As soon as we log in, we put our credentials, we sign up for it, right? But I'm still trying to find a balance, and I think it's like an ongoing process. I would love to be only known from my music, from my art, right? And everything should be secondary. But you know, that's not how the world works nowadays. But I'm still trying to like have all the focus on my art, on my craft. But then of course there are controversies, there's headlines, people
Yeah.
are waiting. But I've learned over the past couple of years a lot, how to like just and it's never like just anybody else's fault. It's all like, if I believe in this, like if you give them something, only then it happens. So you have to be careful. Yeah, so that's
Yeah, but all of this comes with the terrain. Like you said, you sign up for it, and
Yeah.
then when you're a public figure, your life is on display, and
Ji.
there's nothing you can really do
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
that.
And at the end of the day, I mean, I get it. It's all, like when it comes to the fans, it's all love, right?
Yeah.
Everything they do, because I try to put myself in like some situations.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan,
Mm-hmm.
so if somebody's like acting weird or like acting kind of overwhelmed, I just try to understand, like, what if I was that person, and what if like
Oh
maybe Shah
wow.
Rukh Khan was like going, I would just want those 5 seconds of his life, right?
Yeah.
So
Very
that kind of
nice.
helps. Yeah.
So Pakistan has been giving us hits after hits recently. I
Yeah.
can't remember the one that I'm addicted to right now, but then Pasuri is the most latest one.
Mhm.
Would you have any collabs with any of these artists?
Yeah, the new Coke Studio season really, like, they smashed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Pasuri, and the new season introduced a lot of new artists as well, like Shay Gill from that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a phenomenal voice, right? We were just speaking about her
Amazing.
last night, and some possible collaborations. You never know.
Oh,
Yeah.
with Shay Gill? No plus.
Simran
that's all-
actually is a big secret keeper.
Really, really.
I won't tell
Just a few
anyone.
thousand people in front of us.
Yeah. Oh, fine. Collabs. So you're going to be on the Coke studio?
Well, no, that's not confirmed yet, and I don't think we can like officially confirm any
Okay, it's
such news.
in the
but-
waters.
Yeah, it's in the waters.
We
but
see a smile sprinkling, so that's enough for us.
Yeah, I've done a couple of seasons back in the days, and I'd always love to be a part of Coke Studio. So.
Exciting.
So possible collaborations, big proposal potentially, or small proposal.
Yeah.
What else is up next for you?
Just like I said, been working on my album, and so we just released Habibi, and it's been breaking some
Huge
very cool records
yeah.
in Pakistan.
By the way, congratulations.
Thank you
We
so
know
much.
massive fans watching us for that
Thank
song.
you,
So
thank you so
amazing.
much, thank you so much. So with Habibi, it was a little different, because for mainstream artists to kind of like go with like a lyrical video, and like it's different back in the subcontinent region. You're used to like big budget videos, and like if there's not like a big budget video, it's not considered a single, right? But but my team really like made me believe in this whole concept of letting the song do its job, and we just like tried to be very effortless with it. And it worked. Like people, it's the #1 trending song on TikTok, Pakistan, right now. And you know how that goes. When it's trending on TikTok,
TikTok.
and
Yeah,
then it's #2 on YouTube in Pakistan. So it's pretty cool. And I think in a month's time we'll be shooting my next single. So that should be out, and hopefully I'll see you guys for it as well.
Honestly,
So humble, so grounded.
Really, and huge congrats. And the Pakistani fan base is so massive, so loyal. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you want a fan base, you want a Pakistani fan
Yeah,
base.
of
But
course,
no,
and
obviously.
an Indian one, of course, and a
Yeah.
Bangladeshi, like the
an
whole
Irish
subcontinent,
one.
and an
Yes,
Irish one,
Irish, of
and an
course.
Australian one, and
But
one more.
huge congrats on that track. Now, before you leave us, we want to play a little game with you.
I am up for games.
You're up for games?
Yes, yes,
Amazing.
do it.
So this is a little game, and we call it the ick. So what gives Azim Azhar the ick?
Okay.
Now, do you guys know what the ick is?
I don't.
I don't.
Okay,
I
so
don't.
the ick is something like, does it gross you out?
Oh, okay.
So, and we have this little buzzer here. So, for example, a hair on Casey's chin.
That's icky.
icky.
Oh,
So,
okay,
press,
okay,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what
Wow.
gives you the ick?
I'll start. Okay. People who ask about kids before you even get married.
Oh,
No.
decisive.
Yeah, not in my culture.
Love that. Okay, a noisy eater.
Oh, I think I'm gonna press all of them.
For all? Okay. Okay. Long fingernails.
I mean, if they're well done, then that's fine. If it's a nice manicure pedicure, then that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, if they're maintained.
On guys too. I love this one.
Nail polish on men.
Oh, I think it's
Okay,
okay.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Putting on.
Hairstyles. Yeah.
He works everything.
Yeah.
He does.
Putting on a baby voice with a partner.
Oh no, I do that.
That's adorable.
I shouldn't have said that out loud.
That's
No,
really
I'm not gonna
funny.
repeat
With
that.
a baby
I'm not gonna
voice?
repeat that. I'm not gonna repeat
Do it,
that.
just do
Do
a baby
not
voice.
ask me to do a baby voice in front of like. No, I would not. No,
Paris Hilton does it.
That's her.
You're bigger than Paris Hilton.
Listen, no.
No.
The show's gonna run out of time. I'm not gonna do it.
Your admission to that was amazing. So thank you for being so honest during the
Exactly.
show.
That's enough.
Okay, pineapple on pizza.
I love pineapples on anything. Yeah, I love
Same.
pineapple. I was telling my best friend the other day, I love pineapple.
Okay, guys, decisive moment. Pineapple on pizza is a thing, and there's no debate.
Yep.
Bad grammar.
Oh yeah. That's,
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, he doesn't find anything icky.
Is it?
Cocky personalities, narcissism. Okay.
That's a no.
People who believe in superstitions.
I respect people's beliefs.
Do you have?
Well, some spiritual ones. Yeah.
Example? No.
Well,
don't
putting me
share
on the
with
spot. I don't know. Like I used to play cricket, right? This is not a spiritual one, but I used to play cricket, and I would think that if I use this particular bat, I would score good runs.
Oh, okay.
So something like that.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah.
What about when you perform? Do you have any particular things that you like to do?
Yeah. I have rituals before I go on stage. Yeah. So I have these little prayers and before I go on stage, and little accessories. I like to wear these rings when I'm on stage. So yeah, other ones.
PDA. Public display of affection. Making out in public.
Oh, I was like, well, how far are we going? I'm glad you kind of like.
And the final one that we have for today: people being obsessed with their looks.
We gave that narcissism. Next one.
Oh, I thought
Well,
narcissism was you love
I think
yourself.
that's
Oh,
different.
okay,
I think that's
fine.
different. And
It's like if your partner takes like 10 hours to get ready and you take 1 minute. You
Yeah.
know, that type of thing.
No, that's
I still respect that. Like
yeah.
घर भी जाना है.
I've loved all of you.
No, but I think that those are two different things, right? It could be in a positive way, loving yourself, like appreciating yourself. Maybe somebody's gone through a phase where they weren't so confident, and now they've they've evolved, and now they want to appreciate their looks and stuff. So I'm cool with it.
I have to say, like every single answer you've given in this game, I've loved it. I feel like it's been very
Really?
thought out. Yeah, it's like a fun
amazing,
game, but you've given some
amazing.
very like thought
I thought I
out
did really bad.
answers.
You're sympathetic, empathetic, understanding.
You're
spiritual.
Wow.
Spiritual.
Wow.
And
And
musical.
an amazing artist.
Thank you so
Guys,
much.
unfortunately, that is all we have time for. But this show will be live on our YouTube, on our TikTok, on our Instagram, so you can rewatch it over and over again, which I know we will be doing because we have a wedding to go to.
Exactly, you know it. If there's any clip that we're posting and putting out there, it's the one where you invite us to the wedding.
Okay, amazing.
We'll come wherever it is.
Oh, wherever it is.
Oh, yeah,
For sure,
yeah.
you guys will come to Pakistan as well.
I've
We're trying
been
to make it-
before.
Okay,
It's
amazing.
tricky to get into. I'll tell you.
What
There's-
cities? Oh, we'll try and make it easier this time.
I went to Islamabad. I needed to get
that's
like
beautiful, right?
It's fab.
It's
Absolutely
yeah.
amazing.
I'm Indian.
Yeah, you need to come to Pakistan.
Let's do Dubai. No, I mean like visa issues.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's do Pakistan. Okay,
Okay,
here.
cool.
Amazing. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
time.
much
Thank you for being so open and
having
so
me.
humble and for sharing so much on the show.
This is
Bali.
so fun. Huh?
Bali.
Bali?
I am Bali. Anyway, thank you so much.
You're
for the wedding.
okay. For sure. Considering all the locations. I'll speak to my manager about
Simran's just looking for a trip.
Italy.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, by the way.
You know when Veer and Deepika had their wedding?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. you're
Karachi.
right.
Yes, that's where my sister-in-law's family is from.
Amazing.
Okay, guys, that is Azim Azhar on the Lovin Dubai show. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank
Goodbye
you so
from
much.
us.
Hello everyone, it's Hala Bassam from Smashy TV. Are you interested in the latest tech and business news in the region? Then make sure to check out our show Tech Bil Arabi on Smashy TV app and on our website www.smashy.tv. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Smashy TV. Smashy TV for the driven, the dreamers, and the doers from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.